Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Hey, look at that! We got a date and time. Testing, testing, test, test. Oh, that's too loud. Yeah. From now on, an island-wide broadcast of updates, goings-on, stuff like that. Ooh, there's something new on the bulletin board, too. A doozy of an announcement. Does it involve the museum? No, the airport! Even better. Yay, we can go do co-op with other people. Yeah. There's the museum. Good old Blathers. I like Blathers. He has a keen interest in biology, past and present, and he's here to study Garden Isle. Cool. Yes, so it is Sunday, March 31st in the year 2024, and this is our second day in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm excited. We have some goals, we have some things to work on. We have some mail. Oh, there's mail from Mom. How's your new life treating you? Are you eating well? Brushing your teeth? Washing behind your ears? Oh dear, I'm all worked up. Here's a little something to help out. Eat it or plant it, but think of me. Alright. So what are we working on today? Well... we gotta get various... oh no. Tools. Easy come, easy go. Not that easy come. Very easy go. What are we working on today? So I would like to get an axe up and running. Oh man, I want to get a shovel. We got so much to do. We got to get an axe. That's kind of a high priority. We need to collect various critters and things from Blathers. So I'm going to try to... we're going to prioritize that over selling things. So if we get like wasps or something, that'd be great. Give them the Blathers. Etc, etc. All the things. I don't know what else is going to be going on here, like on the island in the morning. Oh, hey! What do you know about that? We don't have a shovel yet. We have to be able to get a shovel today. Alright, let's go talk to Blathers before we do anything else. I think Blathers might lead to like, hey, fossils, also a good thing for Blathers and the museum, and therefore like a shovel. That's my expectation here. Or maybe more of a hope than an expectation. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Blathers. I am exceedingly interested in the ecosystem of this island. Thus, I have come to conduct my research, if you will. Yes, I gave you the tent and the things through Tom Nook. Thanks to you, I was able to alight on this island with nary a ruffled feather. Regarding the aforementioned research, truth be told, I'm determined to open a museum and henceforth dwell on this island amongst you. Hooray, a new resident. Should we discover a new type of insect or fish, do be so kind as to bring it here. Yep. Yep. As well as the ones we gave to Tom Nook. Okay, so the things we did give to Nook are already in the museum. Good, good, good. Also, there's no museum yet, right? Yeah. Empty display cases will not do, I'm told. Display cases with something to display. That is another matter. So we gotta hit some minimum. Is it like 10, probably? Insects, fish, fossils. Yeah. Okay, fossils are all on the other side of the river. Got it. Silly you! I have a solution as audacious as trying to populate an entirely deserted island. That is true. This is a pretty audacious thing that we're attempting to do. Also, it's not deserted. There's like a bunch of us living here. A new recipe? Hooray! We get a big stick. The pole can be used to propel oneself across the river. Up and over you go. Hooty-hoo. Sent the DIY schematics for a shovel to dig fossils from the ground as well. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. My feathers, I have blathered on far too long, but let me leave you with this. If I am to open the museum, I must acquire more items to exhibit. 15 more. Okay. That's a lot, but, you know, we'll do what we can, Blathers. Maybe not today, but as soon as we can. Cool. And so the things we've already donated, he already has. Nook Miles for thing breaking. Ooh, and for catching the bug. Yeah, freshly delivered egg. Great. And we're over halfway to the thing. To paying off our tent. Using a tool until it breaks is proof of your hard work. In praise of your good deeds, you're getting Nook Miles based on how many tools you've broken. Which is 1. Rascally Clown. I feel called out by that. So 20 tools total. Sell weeds. Okay. Yeah, so just everything. Everything we do, we're going to be inching towards Nook Miles. So, let's grab some weeds. Sticks are going to be interesting because we don't have a net. So I am afraid of shaking trees out of a fear that we might get bees. Or wasps. Same thing. Ooh, also it's a new day, so we need to talk to all of our friends again today. Shovel, I think, is going to need rocks to create, I believe. As does the axe. Alright, that's enough of that for now. What brings you here? Just saying hi. No, what's the latest? Word is that, except for the plaza, you're allowed to plop furniture down wherever and whenever we like. Kinda want to stick a bench in a vending machine somewhere to, like, make a cool hangout spot for folks. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I put down a tire that you can sit on. So, you know, that's my contribution to the island so far. Sometimes you're out and about, look at the sky, see a balloon floating by. They always have something tied to them too when the world sends these things out like that. If only you had a slingshot. Me too. Yo, you've been training? Yeah, let's chat. Isn't that the hat I gave you? Looks great. Really shows off your head muscle. Cardio. I'm not going to do the cardio. I'm not going to say that every time I talk to him. Cardio. Maybe I will. This is something. Good news, we placed a tape deck in front of resident services so you can enjoy group stretching sessions. Remember, happy island living begins with daily exercise. Sure, if you say so. That's actually pretty cool. There's another balloon. Where are you? I hear you. There you are. It's alright. Pretty soon we're going to get an axe and then a slingshot. Then we'll be able to deal with those. And then we'll never see one ever again. Because that's always how it is, isn't it? Ooh. Message in a bottle. Oh yeah, Mom sent us a peaches. Okay. That is neat because that's a new fruit for our island. And that'll be worth more money than the pears. To you, you wonderful stranger you. I came up with a rockin' recipe for a DIY mirror a bit ago and thought you'd want to check it out. It's easy to make, plus you can check out your hair or whatever with it. Give it a whirl, see what you think. From Wicked Genius Rocket. Alright. Don't mind if I do. Okay, we have a bunch of sticks. We have even more sticks still. So many sticks. So many sticks. And a bunch of weeds to sell as well. Man, it's just going to take so long to de-weed the whole place. Which is why we're just going to do it in little bits and pieces here and there. Let's see. That's like all the obvious, easily available sticks, right? Okay. Let's sell first. Tiger butterfly. Seashells are just exclusively for selling. Asterisk, that's not actually true. There are like some recipes that use like specific seashells. So if and when we get those, we'll deal with it then. Yeah. And it's as much for miles as it is for bells. Speaking of miles. Yeah, 2 days in a row. Alright. So, I believe we can craft a net. Let's just take a look. So the pole needs... Oh, softwood. Got it. Shovel needs hardwood. Okay. So the axe is like super important, but let's get the net first. And then let's make the axe next. I mean, like, that's good for now. We're gonna want to make more things. And, like, our stuff's just gonna break. You know how it is. Alright, give me my points. Messy lawn clippings. I mean, we're over 3,000 Nook miles, like... Maybe today, and if not, then, like, definitely tomorrow. It seems like we're gonna be able to pay off our tent. Oh, and there's more on the phone that I could do. I don't really want to go through and, like, click on all these. Can we... No, I just said that, and then I'm doing it anyway. Oh. That's kind of cool. See them all, like, compared to each other. Huh, okay. Oh. Smartphone savant. Boy, that's me. They used to using a Nook phone. The fact you're reading... Okay, so just for using it a lot, I guess. Maybe getting lots of apps. Have we talked to both of you guys? I think we have. So, let's check for... Just start in this corner. I'm just going to start in the corner over here by Blathers. And we're checking for wasps. That's what we're doing right now. Wasps, and also money, and also furniture, but mostly wasps. And then we're going to come through and we're going to go through every tree again, and we're going to hit them all for wood with the axe. We don't need to check fruit trees. Those cannot have wasps in them because they already have fruit in them. Eventually we can also, like... I mean, I say eventually, like, I'm doing this now, but you can just shake trees a whole bunch like this. They just have, like, I don't know, like a 1 in 5 or 1 in 4 chance of generating a branch when you do this. So, I don't know if there's a limit on that. But, like, that's a good way to get branches. I remember that. We're going to need a ton of branches, because we're probably going to have to make, like, more axes and things as we go through all of the trees. But hopefully this gets us enough wood to last us for a while. I mean, I know it won't. I know we're going to have to do this, like, every day, but... You know, I'm still going to be optimistic about it. Ooh, there we go, wasps. I'm pretty okay at catching those. I don't want to jinx myself, so I shouldn't have said that out loud, but... I'm okay at it if I can run up. If I have to run down, then... Or, like, sideways, ooh, then that's a whole other story. We're gonna have to get used to where the rocks are, also. At some point. Because the rocks are gonna be important. We gotta find our daily money rock as soon as we get a shovel. And then also see if we can get, like, any iron. And then once we get a shovel, we can also go interact with, our seagull friend. Pelican friend? What? Seagull? I don't know. Whatever you are. Bird. Oh no. Oh, I wasn't ready! Okay, it all worked out. We're good. Okay, I think that's all of them. I think that's everything all the way around. So now we're gonna go hit everything with an axe. Starting over here, again. So every tree will generate 3 wood for us. So here we go. We're gonna do this until the axe breaks. Then we're gonna get a new axe and keep going. Gonna get every tree. I'm just gonna leave the wood out like this, just to help me keep track of which trees we have and haven't done. And this one we already did, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Huh, we didn't get any furniture out of any of these trees either. Boy, that did not even last as long as I was expecting or hoping it would. That's a bummer. But we can maybe make like a shovel now? Oh, let's also sell some stuff. So we want to give 1 wasp to Blathers, but we can sell everything else. And by everything else, I mean the other wasp and the wasp nests. Yeah, it's a fair bit of cash. Alright. So we need a new axe. Like, we probably need 2, which is really unfortunate, but... we have lots of wood. Or rather, we have plenty of branches. We also have a lot of wood for these. What do you need? Softwood. Okay, let's make a shovel. Nothing else. Alright, I'm just gonna make a second axe while we're here. Alright. We're getting plenty of Nook miles, too. That's very nice. Let's see. Axe time. We'll come back and pick everything up and, like, sell all the fruit and stuff later. Ooh. Gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the money spot. I don't remember how much you plant there. I think I want to plant 10k. I think that's the right amount. I know that they have like a chance of generating some like multiplier based on how much you put in there. Something like that. If you go above a certain point. I think we just want to do 10k. I think that's just loosely what's in my memory. Alright. This is one of those rare cases of like there's so many weeds around here that the wood didn't have anywhere to go. So let's free this area up a little bit because we gotta hit you as well. Boy, these axes really do not last very long. It's okay. Like I said earlier, I'm hoping we don't have to do this too terribly often. Okay, got you. Got you. I really don't want to have to go make another axe. Okay. That is the last of it. I think that's all the trees. Cool, cool, cool. That axe has got to be, like, very close to dead, but that's still pretty neat. We're going to run around and pick everything up. I want to... Whoops. Pick you up. We're just going to check for some critters and things that we can get. Sometimes those shells are hermit crabs. I hear you. I hear another one. Where are you? There you are. Alright. Coming from the left, if we get enough wood quickly enough, we can go shoot it down. Alright. We have the shovel, so we can talk to Gulliver. We can deal with the money spot, and then we gotta get our vault, our pole vault, and head over and start digging up fossils for Blathers. We also have a wasp to give Blathers, so we should keep our eyes peeled for any other insects that we see out and about that we can give to Blathers. Okay, good for now. Do we still have inventory space? We do. So let's go get that slingshot. I would love to get some iron. Iron is pretty freaking rare, but if we get some iron and we can make a like our own DIY workbench, that'd be neat. Then we wouldn't have to come in here every time. I could put like a couple of those around the island. Slingshot. We're almost certainly going to want like a second shovel also. Slingshot and vaulting pole, I don't think those will actually break. I could be wrong. But I don't remember. May as well make a watering can while we're here. Ugh, that's the last of our softwood. For now. I mean, there's so much more to go pick up. Let's make one more shovel, and then I'm happy with what we've got for now. Hooray! And we can like sell stuff. We'll be back. I want to go shoot down that present. Go shoot down that balloon. All right, where are you? Did it already? Oh, it better not be like out of our reach. Did it despawn? Where did you go, game? Where did it go? Well, that's a bummer. Let's go see if we can catch it. This is the little island where I'm eventually going to put my house. Still can't go up yet to where the flowers are. I guess that is like another good reason to plant flowers early, is because any bugs that go on flowers we don't have access to until we can go up the cliff. Inventory is full. Okay, there's just so many things to do. Let's just grab a bunch of wood until I can't hold anymore. And then all this wood will just go like plop down inside of our tent. Because we're gonna need more wood eventually. Constantly. Continually. Forever. Do I have weeds? I do have some weeds, so I guess we can grab some more weeds. We have some fruit, but I don't think we're going to be able to pick up like too much more. How are we doing on wood? I don't know how high the stacks go. I would have thought they stopped at like 10 or something, but it definitely goes higher than 10. I do want to like store the fruit, the pears in our home also. Not like all of it necessarily, but just some of it. And then again, we need to like clear a path around some of these trees so that when we come out here to get wood and whatnot, it has places to go. Okay, 10. So we're full up on pears for sure. Alright, we're going to sell off a couple things here real quick. What do we have? We have a couple shells. We're going to go sell more shells. I can't wait till we can like get bigger inventory space and whatnot. So let's sell. We'll sell 10 pears. We'll sell the conch shells. Wasp is for blathers. We'll sell those. That's not bad. We have a lot of Nook Miles to collect. We'll get to those in a moment. We can grab fruit again. Alright, feeling pretty good about our wood harvest. We got so much wood. I want to catch whatever that is. That is a large thing. And by thing, I mean fish. It's a large fish of some sort. Unless it's like another tire. Then I'll be sad. Oh, come on. Stop moving around every time I... It's just taunting me. A carp. Okay. It's another gift for Blathers. Okay. We're doing alright on inventory space. Huh, 2 rocks right next to each other, right by our tent. That's actually really neat. That's very convenient. Okay. We're gonna grab all the wood. We gotta be close to done with the wood. More pears. I'm not gonna grab any weeds for now because we don't have any in our inventory. Inventory space is precious at this point in time. Wood. Done with wood? Any more wood? Now that we have the pole vault and we can go across the river to like the other side of the island, we can go harvest wood over there and sticks and wasps and the whole thing. So we're gonna have so much more stuff to do, so many more trees to go shake and trek. Shake and check, not trek. Ugh. Okay. We'll drop these, so they go to stacks of 30, it looks like. We'll drop 10 pears. We'll drop some regular wood, we'll drop some hardwood. We don't have any, like, storage yet. Eventually we will. Okay. Is there... I thought there was a way to... Okay. I'm just going to sort things real quick. Get all of our tools up here together. Crafting materials, sure. Just things that we're going to need for the long haul. I would love to plant the peaches. Let's grab 10,000 bells. Deal with the money spot while we're here. Oh, digging up 1,000 bells or whatever's in there might mess with that. We'll just play it by ear. Dug up 1,000 bells. Okay, cool. Bury in hole. Ta-da! So I believe when we dig that up, we will get 3 10,000 bell sacks. We're gonna get 30,000 bells back. I believe that is the case. I want to put some peach trees around. I don't really know where I want to put those yet. There's like a... Oh man, like so many things that we just don't have yet. Like little quality of life things that we'll unlock at some point in the game. Let's grab the net. Let's see if we can get more bees. If we get 6 more pears, that'll fill up a stack. Then we can just, you know, maximize our selling of pears. May as well, right? No reason not to. Start digging up fossils for Blathers. That'll also be neat. Alright, we definitely do have tulips. That's cool. Hell yeah. Here's our first fossil. Where's my net? There we go. So many shells. So many things. Ooh, what are you? An ironing board, okay. A stick, we already got that. Tree. I want to plant some flowers today also. I don't know where. I also didn't check to see what's on sale, like if they have more pansies on sale. I also don't know like what sort of colors we can get from crossbreeding pansies. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, dang it. That's just me like thinking about flowers and not paying attention to what's on the tree that I'm shaking. No more bees. I'm not seeing any more digging spots for fossils. I don't know how many there are. There might only be 3. And we're full again. Okay. I believe we're on the island right now. That's terrifying. Ugh. Nightmare fuel. I guess we'll drop the ironing board for now. Two fossil spots right here. I want to keep going for like wasps. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. So we'll do that. Sellable things. Let's just make a run to Blathers, then we'll go sell stuff. Hello, Blathers. I would like to give you some things. Oh, we have to do them one at a time? Well, this is a carp. You want to hear some carp facts? Yes. Wonderful. I would love nothing more. Oh, the carp. Have you ever seen their teeth? For your sake, I hope you have not. That's terrifying. Throat teeth? Gross. Strong enough to crunch on hard things like shells and fingers. Good rule of thumb when dealing with other species is to keep your fingers out of their mouths. Although having neither thumbs nor fingers, I am quite safe from this little fellow. They obviously don't eat, like, feathers. Talons. Once the museum is complete, it shall be displayed with the utmost dignity. Yeah, let's donate more things. A wasp. Eek, a wasp! Yeah, that's how I feel about him, too. The horror, the repugnance! Good heavens, I must maintain my composure. I beg your pardon. Bugs, I do detest them. You and me both. Still, there's much I can tell you about the insect you apprehended. If you insist, that is. I do insist. Ah, I see. In that case, allow me to share a fact with you. Wasps are sometimes called meat bees. Gross. Because they eat meat. Meat of almost any sort. That is terrible. Surely you've seen what a menace they make of themselves at picnics. 'Tis hardly the worst of it. What? Aggressive predators with venomous stingers. Wasps not only hunt and eat other insects. This is gross. They paralyze their prey, drag the victims home alive, and leave them for their larvae to feed upon. Suddenly a simple sting seems quite tolerable. No, that's also bad. They can both be bad and intolerable. That's fine. You can have two bad things. My sincerest thanks for your donation. And though bugs are the bane of my existence, rest assured that the wretched thing will get the best of care here. Yeah, here, have another wretched bug. Ugh, nightmare fuel. Wasps and spiders. Ugh. Just gross. Alas, I am obliged to ask. Do you want to learn more about this thing? Yeah. I mean, I don't, but... I really don't. I like hearing what Blathers has to say, but... Spider's gross. 8 eyes and 8 legs? Which is 6 too many, I say! Oh dear, I do apologize. Where was I? Most spiders are carnivorous. In fact, some will eat creatures several times larger than themselves. To catch their prey, many of these ruthless predators spin sticky webs of surprising strength. Worse yet, they've also been known to ambush their victims, and some even chase down their meals. Yeah, I believe the tarantula that we saw stomping around last night, like during the tutorial bonfire night, I think that those will like jump at you. Like, I think that you have to have good reflexes to catch them, kind of like wasps. I think. I don't really, like, it's just like a vague memory in the back of my mind. Anyway, all this talk about the feeding habits of spiders, I'm feeling quite queasy. Hoot, the horror. Yeah, feel free to just, like, get rid of that one. Like, you don't have to display the spider. It's okay with me. I won't tell anyone. Yeah, and we got a fossil. Ooh. This is a fossil. Yep, good job, Blathers. Incredible, wonderful, remarkable. My intuition was impeccable. There are fossils on this island. But I digress. Back to the matter at wing. I must assess your fabulous find. Let's see here. Indeed. Woohoo! Dinosaur tracks. What a fabulous fossil. Yeah, that's cool. A sizable step towards opening the museum. Yep, take it. Yeah, take it, please. Yay. I never thought I'd lay eyes upon such a well-preserved dinosaur track. Yeah, sure. Tell me about it. Wonderful! 'Tis fascinating stuff, I assure you. Now, where to begin? Dinosaur tracks are fossilized footprints left on the bottom of the sea or in soft earth. From the fossils, we can deduce the creature's territory range as well as its relationship with its herd. It's even become possible to work out the creature's size, distinctive gait, and shockingly, walking speed. These trace fossils are like social media feeds. Toxic and will just rot your brain forever. Just make you like miserable. Oh, doom scrolling dinosaurs. No wonder they went extinct. Ah, and there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Yeah. This also applies to the fossil that you brought this time, but only a specialist such as myself can appraise a newly discovered fossil to determine its proper designation. From now on, do please bring me any fossil of unknown origins you find. Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there. 11 more donations. Alright. There's several more out here. There were, I believe, like 3 more fossils. There might only be 4. Which is still pretty good. Yeah, here's one. Yeah. You're a big butterfly? Nope, just the same one. What are we doing next? Okay, back to wasp hunting. The wasps are a pretty good source of money. If you can catch them, you know, somewhat consistently. Which I believe I can. I'm also worried about, like, these trees that have so many weeds around them. So I just want to make sure things actually have room to drop. Oh, give me that money. More shells, more, like, petty cash. But again, like, you know, we're getting Nook Miles for everything we do, and I believe there's a Nook milestone for, like, selling shells. After we do this round of, like, exploring this side of the island, get all of the fossils for Blathers. Oh, bummer. After we do this, we're gonna go, we're gonna check our Nook Miles, see where we're at on those. Okie dokie. Oh, there's another one, but I can't reach you. No. Oh, and there's like a honeybee or something? That's cool. Good old depth perception. Oh, honeybee! Yeah. Just drop some weeds, that's fine. Okay. There is like a beetle hopping around on those flowers there. Again, I just need to plant the flowers. I just need to plant the flowers. Just plant the flowers. Once we can build like a bridge to this side of the island, it'll open up a lot more space for flowers and for people moving in. That sort of thing. We're not quite there yet. Are you new? You're like a new butterfly, aren't you? Ugh, I went the wrong way. Oh no. There we go. Oh, and I already had it, didn't I? Ugh, I'm a derp. Hey, paper kite butterfly. Sure. Okay. We're gonna go sell a bunch of junk. We're gonna give some stuff to Blathers. In no particular order, I guess, because Blathers is right here. Man, I cannot wait until we get more inventory space. I know I've already said that, but it's true. It'll happen soon enough after we pay off our current debt to Nook. I believe. Assess a fossil. This fossil. And I believe there's 2 more fossils coming still, so that's neat. Indeed. Hoo-hoo. A Diplo chest. Yeah. Sure, let's hear about it. Good old Diplodocus? What would we do without you? This stout fellow embodied all the best in dinosaurs. Those sturdy legs, that magnificent tail, and above all, that extraordinary neck. Did you know that its center of gravity was such that sitting up on its hind legs was probably easy? Oh, that's kind of cool. What's more, paired with its long neck, this ability greatly increased its reach for eating plants. Best of all, it probably grew its entire life, having no quote-unquote adult size. Would that we were all so gifted. That's kind of cool. I only hope that we can find what remains of this fossil and display it in its fully assembled form, yeah. I kind of, like, it's kind of annoying that, like, you know, a single dinosaur is split up into, like, all these different pieces. We have to find, like, it's probably, like, a neck and a head. May or may not be the same piece. Might be 2 different pieces. The tail is going to be another piece. Like, it you know, it's kind of difficult to piece together a full, complete, single dinosaur, but it's so rewarding when you do actually get it. It just feels neat. Oh, honeybee! What a wretched thing! Yeah, let's learn about it. Honeybees are not that bad. Did you know it takes a team of honeybees working together to transform flower nectar into honey? Indeed, forager bees suck nectar from flowers into their honey stomachs and then fly it back to the hive. Hive bees will then chew the substance and spit it into the honeycomb, fluttering their wings to dry it out. Yes, you could say honey is a tasty tribute to the hard work of the humble honeybee. Oh my, you mustn't confuse my lengthy description for admiration. At the end of the day, honeybees are still insects and thus still ghastly. A wee bit less ghastly than most, I must admit. Yeah, it's more or less how I feel about them as well, Blathers. Yeah, we got another bug. Sorry, Blathers. I do less fishing because you have to spend a lot more time fishing to get a fish to know if it's new or not, whereas bugs are pretty obvious. You see it and you go, oh, I don't have one of those yet, and then you catch it. Yeah. With its black and white striped wing pattern, the paper kite butterfly is both elegant and pretty. Pretty poisonous, I mean. Oh dear, where was I? Oh yes. Even this butterfly's black and white striped larva and little golden pupa are toxic to predators. Gross. Indeed, the paper kite butterfly's foul flavor is famous, and thus birds in particular steer clear of the fiends. This bird, most of all. Good job, Blathers. Thank you for not eating poisonous bugs and dying. Alright, 8 more donations. That's not bad. We're getting there. Let's go sell things, and then let's check our Nook mileage. And we should talk to Gulliver as well. I keep forgetting about him. Poor guy, just laying on the beach. Okay, that's good. $5,000's pretty nice. Let's see what he has for sale. Tin bucket and outdoor generator. White tulips? Red pansies again. Just red pansies. So many red pansies. Okay, and we have all those recipes. I guess we could just buy like a tree sapling. Let's just take one. Alright. DIY tools. If your tools break, just make more! And to take away the sting, you'll earn Nook miles based on the number of tools that you craft. Sweet deal. If you say so. Creative enthusiast. We gotta get to 50 total crafted tools. Like, we'll get there eventually. It's just gonna take a while. Rough hewn. Island development is Nook Inc.'s goal. We need a lot of materials to make that happen, so we're giving away Nook miles based on how much wood you've chopped from trees. Hell yeah, we got 2 tiers. I am a specific producer for 300. And I'm an aggressive problem solver for 500. We are so close to paying off our tent. We might actually get it. Bona fide bone finder. Ooh, that was hard to say. Congratulations on finding your first fossil. Of course, you'll need some Nook miles to commemorate the occasion, but don't celebrate too hard. There's more fossils to dig up. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Discovered fossil. That's me. Ooh, and we're at 5,000. Pick of the bunch. You'll get Nook miles based on the amount of fruit you've sold. Remember, if you sell our island's specialty fruits on other islands, you might be able to get a better price. The other way of reading that is if you sell non-pears on this island, you will get more money out of it. Hence those peaches being important. Inexperienced observationist. Go ahead, be shellfish. Based on the number of seashells you sell, that's not easy to say. Remember, you'll get different amounts of bells for different types of shells, so pay attention, if you say so. Shell grabbing shell fan. We're at 30 out of 50 already, that's not bad. Pay dirt, but you didn't think you'd find buried bells here, But this is an island after all, buried treasure and whatnot. Enjoy some Nook miles from Nook Inc. to celebrate your discovery. Yeah. Lucky type. Okay, and that's all we have for now. So let's pay off our Our island getaway package. The whole thing. About my moving fees. Let's do it. Hooray! Ooh, 5,000 miles. There's a lot. Easy come, easy go. But it feels good to be out of debt. Forever. We did it. We beat the game, you guys. Now we can just live on this island and enjoy life. You're free and clear of debt, living on a thriving, scenic island. What could be better? That wasn't actually a rhetorical question. Let me be more specific. How is that tent treating you? I mean, it's a little small. It's fine. It's fine. It's great. It's fine, I guess. Could be better. Sorry to hear that, but no one ever said that developing an island paradise would be easy. But we don't do things because they're easy. We do them because they are profitable. Oh, no. Well, if you're growing weary of life in a tent, yes, I suppose the time is right to discuss the possibility of building custom homes. Now, there's certain challenges to building fabulous homes in a remote location such as this. Yep, challenges that do translate directly into costs. But with zero interest financing and an extremely lax repayment plan, anything is possible. Yeah, let's get a home. Let's do it. We have a Miles redemption service for the Nook Miles you've collected. When you access the Nook Stop, you'll be able to redeem your miles for lots of interesting things. Yes, that's the good stuff. That's what we want. Like, also a house. I also want a house. Give me a house. Oof, 98,000 bells. And we are not allowed to pay it off in miles. That was a one-time only bonus, which is fine. It is what it is. Yeah, let's do it. Different color roof, huh? Red, pink, yellow, black. Blue, aqua, green, or purple. Let's go purple. Yay, purple roof. Homeowners get an automatic Nook mileage program upgrade. Yeah, here we go. This is like our dailies. This is where we're suddenly playing like a mobile game. Alright. Updated program membership details. Yeah, Nook Miles Plus. Yeah, new home tomorrow. That'll be nice. So, we're going to take a look at the old Nook Miles Plus thing. Nook Miles with a plus! Your rank has increased. You can now use the Nook Miles Plus services. Yeah, more ways to get miles. Special redemption options. Yeah, amazing opportunity. So, we are going to have a bunch of these little random quests for anybody who doesn't know. And we have 5 at a time. As we do them, they will be replaced. The first 5 we get every day are worth double points. So we really, really, really should try to do this every day. So, redeem 500 Nook Miles. So if we spend 500, we will get 400 back. 400 for doing that. Do 3 DIY projects. Sell 10 seashells. Do a group stretching session. I guess we could go do one of those. They're a little tedious. And then plant trees or shrubs. Hey, we just bought a tree. That's like really convenient. So I'm going to try to get all of these done. Probably going to try most, if not every day. System notification! We can now redeem miles for things. Hooray! So let's see what we can do. Nook Miles ticket. Sadly, no. Island Life 101 service. Oh, that's the app that we turned down. That's fine. A tool rank? That's really, really, really good. 5,000 for pocket organization? That'll give us an extra row of inventory. Special, novelties. We get a wetsuit, a coral aloha shirt, or a green aloha shirt, or just the standard aloha shirt. Nook ink tee. Let's try reading in the correct order. A blouson, a bandana, a cap, eye mask, a snorkel, some socks, good old Nook slippers, a Nook knapsack. I kind of like that. That's not too bad. the Nook umbrella, the Uchiwa fan, a pennant, some wallpaper, some flooring for our house that we don't have yet, the botanical rug and the non-botanical rug, a bell bag rug. Oh, ton Nook. So what do we have here? Pretty good tools recipes. So this is like the iron tools, I believe. They're just a little bit tougher to craft because they need iron, but then they will last quite a bit longer. So that's going to be neat to go for. I'm probably going to get the tool ring. It is kind of essential. Pop hairstyles, cool hairstyles, stylish hair colors. Those would all be very nice to have. But they're nice to have, whereas like these two are must-haves. And this is kind of a must-have as well. Custom Design Pro Editor is also pretty good. We're going to end up getting Island Life 101 at some point when I just have like miles to spare. But let's do this for now. Yeah, do it. Tool ring. It is essential. It's so good. Yay, it makes sense. Badoop. Is gone. We can switch tools easier. Press up, we can use the tool ring. So one thing that's a little irritating is we just sold all of our seashells, or most of the seashells on the island. So I don't know that we're going to get 10. That might be a thing that I come back in a couple hours and just do it on my own, but I don't really want to do that. Let's talk to this guy. Way Anchor, check its blood pressure. Who's your provider? No, you walk the plank, Ahab. You think you're so smart. Snark, snark. Sorry, fellows. Already licked all these cookies. Had to test for raisins. Don't want to be flotsam. Can I be jetsam? It just sounds more rugged. Come on, wake up. Honk, shoo. Honk, shoo. Snoring sounds. Etc. Come on, Gulliver. Blurg, do you have my pickled herring pizza? I already tipped online, so... Wait, I don't see a pizza. Where am I? Who are you? Who am I? Oh, hang on. I know that one. I'm none Oliver than Gulliver, a seafaring seagull of the 7 seas. Were you the one who kept nudging me just now? Yeah. Thanks for the wake-up call. Those tasty hallucinations tend to sneak up on me. Can you find it in your heart to forgive this waterlogged bird brain? I'm reading your vacant expression as a yes. Phew. Guess I dozed off and tumbled overboard again. That's an endearing character trait of mine. My crewmates love it when I slip over the bow. Don't worry, the fellows will be here to rescue me in no time. Got an ace up my wing, you see? I'll just call for help using my handy-dandy. Oh my gosh. My handy-dandy communicator is broken. That isn't handy or dandy. Aw, sardines. It's all cracked and busted. Looks like it's missing a few communicator parts as well. It means I'll have to wait for my crew to find me on their own. That could take a while. I've only got enough nautical puns to last for a couple of hours. I'm begging you here. Will you look for my communicator parts, please? Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Your heart must be almost as big as your head. Rude. Also, are you one to talk? Probably buried in the sand somewhere. 5 parts. You find them, I'll try to cram them back in here. Yeah. Do we have... Oh, we don't have anything registered. Okay. So. Like, up should be net. I don't know. Down would be a shovel. We're going to be using the vaulting pole a lot. We are not going to be using the slingshot all that much. Okay. This seems okay to me. Oh, come on. Where'd it go? Right there. Yay, communicator part. It was buried in the sand, just like he said. We only have to find 4 more. So we're looking for the little tiny, like, little tiny holes that'll appear in the sand, and then they'll go, poof, yeah, like that, like spit out some water. No! Wrong spot. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Hey, a manila clam. Manila is my favorite flavor of clam. Can we use this fishing bait? Hey, look at that. We got a new recipe. Shells would also be great if we get any shells. I guess thinking about it, we should turn in our Nook Miles as we go. Because they do get replaced immediately. Like 400 miles is not bad. Grow a fruit tree. Okay, that is actually also like already on my to-do list, so. Free Nook Miles. Okay, that's 2. Yay, there's 3. Alright. Doing well. Nope. Oh, depth perception is hard. That's so much easier, swapping tools that way. Oh, it's great. Man, there's a big old fish. Like, we shouldn't neglect the fish. Man, there's so much to do, and I've already been playing for over an hour. Her. Yes, sea bass. Hooray. Let's plant a fruit tree over here. Eventually I'm probably going to make like an actual orchard. But I'm not going to worry about that just yet. We'll kind of deal with that when we get to it. Alright, so we did that. Spend bells to buy items. I'm not going to spend 5,000 bells today. Fruit roots! Yeah. So get all the different fruits on your island. So that's peaches. And so we'll get more Nook Miles if we get all the other fruits that we're missing. That's kind of cool. Thank you for paying all your fees and something. Moving to the island. Take a Nook Miles rebate as a gift to get yourself a... Oh, and give yourself a nice pet on the back. Sure. And then I want to plant the cedar tree that we just got also. Hell yeah. We checked all these for wasps already, didn't we? I don't think we checked anything on the island. The island. Huh, maybe we didn't actually check everybody over here. Because there's a lot of weeds, and I feel like I would have cleared those out already. There's so many weeds. Like, there's just so many weeds. Okay. Let's pole vault across here. Just gonna double check for wasps before I do anything else. Oh yeah, we dropped that. I forgot about you. Oh, then we gotta hit the money rock. Oh, that's the other thing. All right, we're gonna do. We're gonna do the last of the fossils for Blathers. Oh, jeez. What are we burying? I don't want to bury. I don't want to bury that in a hole. Why did I bury it in a hole? Game. Game's a little wonky sometimes. Sell fruit. Ooh, we can do that. How much fruit do I have currently? 3. So let's just get 3 more, and we can get the sell fruit. Fossils, Gulliver, and then we're gonna go hit rocks. And then that's gonna be it for the day. And then also everything that distracts me as I'm trying to accomplish those, but I'm hopeful that I'm hopeful that there won't be too many of those distractions. It's so difficult to stay on task, especially in these sorts of games. Alrighty. Nope, why am I talking to you? I don't want to talk to you. Yeah. Don't care. We're gonna sell things. So fruit and shells, mostly. Fruit. We gave a sea bass to Tom Nook to give to Blathers, so that's already one of our museum things. We don't have to worry about that. So this is good. Okay. We have one fossil to give to Blathers. We should just go get the other one. Just give them both at the same time. Let's check this out. Yeah. Plant flower seeds. Hey, that's also kind of on my to-do list. Let's plant these, like... right here near my home. So we'll come back to that. I don't know what colors, like, I don't know what the pansies turn into for crossbreeding. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Let's plant a few more just right here. And these are less for crossbreeding and more just because they'll look nice. I guess we should probably, like, water all these. Hit rocks. Perfect. We've sold 4 shells, so we gotta get 6 more. I don't know if that's gonna happen. What did I do? Oh, flowers. Nope. Earning Nook Miles for earning Nook Miles. Yes, you just earned miles for finishing a Nook Miles Plus goals. But where will it end? 4 more, that's where it'll end. 4 more milestones. So-called Ground Traveler. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Okay. Any more things to dig up? Yes. I should go water the, How many is that? Do we have? How many is that? There's 4. Only need 1 more. I should go water the flowers that I just planted up by home. Am I gonna do that? I don't know. I should, though. For the record, I should. Let's do some rock smacking while I'm here. Three, 4, 5, 6. Pillbug, no, don't run away. Pillbug, no. I wanted the iron. Oh, he's gone. That's a bummer. All right, well, that was like incredibly lucky that we found an iron rock. All right. Nook Miles. I probably shouldn't be doing this with every one of these we get. I'm not chopping wood. Nope. Nice try, game. I already did that. Okay. Let's get you. Hey, an ironing board. That's crazy. I wonder why that's there. So let's get this one. So I believe that's all the fossils we can access. Oh, dang it. There does appear to be one up by, up the cliff, like we already saw that. Not appears to be. There 100% was one up there. Oh, are you a ladybug? That's cool. Is that too close? That might be good. We'll plant other peach there. Now they're out of our inventory. Is there anything else to do over here? Oh, we're looking for one more communicator part still. Did I check all of these for wasps? I don't remember. I know I checked many of them. I might have hit a full inventory and then just stopped checking though, so I may as well do this. Yeah, I feel like this was not checked because look at all these weeds. Alright, we need one more communicator part. I would love to get some more seashells as well. Haha. Dang it. I'm very bad at depth perception. Okay. Yay, that's all 5. We can go give them to Gulliver. We got all the fossils. We need to find the money rock still. There we go. Sweet. The best. Oh. Already got you. Should just get these weeds while we're here. Just try to clear out these trees as much as possible. Good, good, good. Ooh, money. I like money. I dropped weeds up here, didn't I? When our inventory was full? Yes, yes I did. Oh, game, why? Why do you do this to me? Giant clam, huh? Alright, well, you know what? For anybody who wants to come out here and iron with a lovely view of the ocean, there you go. We could dig up the manila clams. I don't really care enough for that. So let's head back, sell things. Still gotta find that money rock. There are no more rocks over on the right side, it seems like. They're all... there's plenty like here on the main island. Main chunk of the island. Maybe we'll just get lucky and get the money rock right away. Hello, Blathers. I have fossils for you. Aha! 2 at once. Look at that. Yes, probably something that's new. Look at that. Nothing from the collection already. Just take them. Take them? Just take them. Just take them. Don't make me go through the menu again. Just take them. Just take them. Ah! I want to see what they are, though. So, you know, there's that. Plesio tail? Oh, we can only donate one thing at a time, I guess? Or am I just not reading the UI correctly? Who could it be? It's a Plesio tail. Yeah, let's hear about it. May as well. We're at like an hour and a half already. Let's just keep going. Make this the longest video of all time. The Plesiosaurus is a classic of the ancient reptile world. That long, graceful neck, the wee little head, and the plump turtle-like body make for a striking silhouette. Incidentally, despite the Saurus name, it wasn't actually a dinosaur. Common error, right? What? But they were surely a majestic sight, swimming in those ancient seas like a long-necked rubber ducky. That's what I have to say about that. Alright, we got one more. A mammoth torso. That's pretty cool. It would be so cool to have like a full mammoth fossil like in our house. That would be neat. Usually I go for the T-Rex, but like a mammoth would be cool also. A mammoth torso! Yeah. Let's hear about it. Ah, mammoths, the bad boys and girls of the ancient mammal world. So woolly, so unkempt. They are, of course, most famous for their size, which could be up to 13 tons for the largest males. That's huge. But they were subject to no one's rules, and some species were smaller than modern elephants. Huh. Scientists have pondered for years which mammoths... were mammoths the coolest of all extinct species? Perhaps so. Yeah, they're certainly neat. I don't know if they're the coolest. 6 more. Grrr. Alright, we're gonna like make an effort to get that tomorrow. Okay. Money rock time. Huh, I guess they all give stone and iron if they don't give money. I have forgotten about that, I suppose. Good to know. That iron is going to be so important. Nope. Come on, depth perception. Let's do this. Alright. Not the money rock. Ooh, gold nugget. Looking at this shiny gold nugget makes me feel like royalty. Like a king, perhaps. I've got an idea for a DIY recipe. I like that. Don't know what the recipe is. But we'll figure it out. I mean, more iron is fantastic. I shouldn't be upset about that. I'm not actually upset about that. I just want the money rock so we can be done. I guess we should maybe also craft 3 DIY recipes. Ugh. Oh, and we were gonna do the group stretching session. How are we on things to sell? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We gotta actually give these to Gulliver. Come on now. Did you find them? Got them right here. I definitely did not forget. I was just on my way back to you with these. Those are definitely my communicator parts. Come here, you little troublemakers. Yay! Alright, the pieces are crammed back in here. Let's see if this thing can send a message. Ahoy there, crew. It's me, your brother from another rudder. So, listen, it happened again. Can you swing by and pick me up? Sending my coordinates now. Gulliver, over and out. There we go. That should do it. You're the best. Thank you for all the help. I promise to return the favor. Be sure to check your mail in a few days. I'm going to send you something that'll knock your flippers off. Just make sure you put some flippers on before you open it, okay? No promises on that one. I'm saved. Nothing to do now, but pace back and forth for the next few hours. Better get started. Alright, well, have fun with that. I'm going to go look for some more seashells for selling. And more rocks for smacking with a shovel. Yeah, here you are. I knew there was one around here. Alright, again, gotta like clear space around it. I mean, we don't need that much space cleared, but eventually we gotta get rid of all the weeds, you know? Also, bad spot. There it is. So much money. There's just so much money every day. You have to find the money rock. You can't just not find the money rock, you know? There's so much money. Okay, there might still be like one more rock out there that'll give us some stone and iron. I don't actually remember how many we've hit, and I also don't remember how many there are. It might also not be there yet. It might be like we have a maximum of 6 or something. They just haven't all spawned yet. I heard you, and I see you. It would be really funny if we got the Nook Miles achievement for this falling in the river. But also, like, I kind of just want whatever it is. Into the river. Yeah. Group stretching session. 3 DIY projects. Not gonna worry about those. Rock splitting champ. You hit a single rock 8 times in a row and knock some things loose. Did you know that rock whacking is the activity that keeps on giving? Yes, yes. You're getting some Nook Miles now. I sure am. Ooh, sports-minded muscle. Oh my, you popped a balloon with a skillful shot, but the attached prize fell into the water. Maybe some Nook Miles will help you recover from that sunken feeling. Yeah. Catchable klutz. It's a good chunk of Nook Miles. We can buy the better backpack also. Or the pocket rearranging guide or whatever. When you come across someone in trouble on the beach, you help them, setting a fine example for all the island residents. Such kindness will surely find its way back to you in the form of Nook Miles and whatever he mails to us in the next couple days. A flightless fowl. Anything else? Nope, that seems to be it. That's pretty good. That's some good stuff. We already did this one, right? I believe so. I'm just gonna run along here and see if there are any rocks. Like, it's not etched into my memory where the rocks are yet. Oh, except there's one that we can't reach. Gonna have to do something about that at some point. Little pond, nothing over here. Any last minute shells? Nah. That's okay. Good grief. An hour and a half. I don't think all the videos are going to be this long. I think it's... Some days are going to be a lot more like find the money rock and end the day. But this is pretty good. We got a good chunk of stuff done. We can buy like better tool recipes, make use of this iron. That might be good. And then maybe we could make... Oh, but we need like the wood. I think those need like hardwood and stuff. But we could make those to count towards our daily quest thing. Or Nook Miles Plus, whatever you want to call that. Let's sell things. This... So what have we sold for? So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're close, but we're not quite there. Oh well. $5,000's not bad. Oh, for some reason I thought this was only 2,000. That's 5,000? Oh, that's so much. Pretty good tools. Yeah. This is pretty important. And then we probably save for the pocket upgrade next. Yay! Better tools. They still break pretty quick, but they are a bit better. Alright, so what have we learned? Miscellaneous, the mirror. We need wood and an iron nugget to make that. King Tut Mask. Ah, that's what we learned from the gold nugget. Got it. Fish bait, just a manila clam to make some bait. Can we play this? We haven't even seen clay yet, so it doesn't matter. And then we look at the tools. So there's a non-flimsy, like regular watering can, which is an upgrade to the flimsy. Okay, so we can just do that. That's fine. Oh, they might all be upgrades to the original tools. That seems correct. Yeah, so a flimsy net and an iron nugget to make a regular net. Kind of a weird, like, multi-step process thing, but it's okay. It's fine. Better axe needs wood. This axe is a little spicy because you can use it to, like, actually chop down trees, which we don't want to do yet. I'm eventually gonna, you know, re-landscape the place. But not yet. Yeah, may as well just make both of them into full shovels. That's 3. I may as well just upgrade everything, right? Like, we got plenty of iron. That's pretty good. I want to make this, but we need hardwood. Okay. I'm going to just pick up the hardwood when we get home. Just as a reminder. Man, if we could find 2 more shells, that'd be sweet. And then catch 5 fish. Not going to do that. Again, an hour and a half already. I'm ready to do something else. We got a lot done, though. And we're going to have a house tomorrow, I think. Oh, and then I forgot to... Hey, look at that. It put all of our things in different places. Okay. Oh, yeah, so we do the, like, horseshoe-shaped watering now. Got it, got it, got it. I need to keep that in mind, because that's important for not doing exactly what I just did and wasting durability, having to water multiple times. Okay. Pretty cool. We don't have any new furniture or anything, right? We gotta get like a wardrobe. We gotta get something that we can use to store things. Have no use for this right now. Have no use for this right now. We're gonna need lots of stones just as time goes on. Oh, I do need the iron. Just kidding. But those can just go on the floor for now. Eventually all these are gonna go in storage, but, you know, we don't have storage yet. Hardwood. Keep the tree branches. We're gonna be picking up and using a lot of those. Anything else I want to do? No, like, we got a lot done today. It was a pretty good day. This is it. This is it for now. We got to start collecting bells and working towards paying off our new house, which we're going to have tomorrow. Furniture collection will be very nice. Eventually, maybe even like right after we get the house. I don't exactly remember when it happens, but pretty soon Tom Nook's going to be like, hey, let's build some more houses and see if we can like lure people here to come live on the island with us. So that'll be neat. Getting some music, having like some album play in the house, that'd be neat. It's very quiet in here. So we got stuff to do. Pretty proud of what we got done today, though. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good evening. May the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.